Hello everyone and welcome to RadioCSIRT English Edition, your daily appointment with cybersecurity news. I'm Marc Frederic Gomez, your French cybersecurity voice for today's threat landscape. It's Thursday, November 20th, 2025. You're listening to episode 492 live from Valence, France. On today's agenda, industrial espionage. Iranian group UNC 1549 is deploying custom backdoors targeting the aerospace and defense sectors. Privacy. Google is now using your Gmail content to train its Gemini AI by default. We'll discuss the tricky opt-out process. macOS threat. A warning for Mac users regarding DigitStealer. A new fileless malware specifically designed for Apple Silicon chips. Infrastructure. And finally, massive suspicious activity. Over 2 million scams detected in 24 hours targeting GlobalProtect VPN portals. Let's dive into the details. A coordinated scanning campaign is targeting Palo Alto Networks' GlobalProtect VPN portals. Grey Noise reports a 40-fold increase in malicious activity within 24 hours, starting November 14th, 2025. Between November 14th and 19th, telemetry recorded 2.3 million sessions probing the specific URI/globalprotect/login.esp. This endpoint is used for VPN user authentication. The campaign infrastructure relies primarily on Autonomous System 200373, operated by 3XK Tech GmbH. 62% of the IPs are located in Germany and 15% in Canada. Autonomous System 208885 is also involved. Analysts link this surge to previous campaigns based on recurring TCP/JA4T fingerprints and ASN reuse. The primary targets are the United States, Mexico, and Pakistan. Data indicates that scanning spikes correlate with the disclosure of new security flaws in 80% of cases for this vendor. This follows confirmed exploitation of CVE 2025-0108 and CVE 2024-9474 earlier this year. A new information stealer named DigitStealer is targeting macOS environments. This malware utilizes a fileless attack chain. It executes payloads directly in random access memory to evade detection and hinder forensics. The infection vector is a Trojanized application called Dynamic Lake. Users are tricked into dragging a file into the terminal to initiate the download. DigitStealer employs strict environmental checks. It only executes on devices equipped with Apple Silicon M2 chips or newer. It terminates immediately if it detects an Intel processor, an older ARM chip, or a virtual machine. Geographic restrictions also apply. The attack operates in stages. The initial payload captures system passwords and documents. The second stage targets specific sensitive data. This includes browser information, keychain credentials, cryptocurrency wallets, and Telegram sessions. It also exfiltrates VPN configurations for OpenVPN and TunnelBlick. The malware is currently detected under the signature macOS stealer DigitSteal. Google has updated Gmail configurations to allow the access of private messages and attachments for AI model training. Reports indicate this feature is being enabled by default through an automatic opt-in mechanism as part of a gradual rollout. The harvested data is used to enhance Gemini AI integrations, including predictive text and smart compose capabilities. While Google states that data security and anonymization measures are in place, the system processes real email content by default. Preventing this data ingestion requires manual modification of settings in two separate locations. The configuration involves disabling smart features and personalization for Gmail, Chat, and Meet, as well as turning off the interconnected Google Workspace smart features in a distinct menu. The Iranian threat cluster UNC 1549 is conducting espionage campaigns against aerospace and defense industries in the Middle East. Operations observed through 2025 rely on supply chain compromises and VDI breakouts as primary access vectors. Attackers leverage stolen credentials from third-party providers to penetrate Citrix, VMware, and Azure Virtual Desktop sessions. Targeted spear phishing on LinkedIn is also utilized to gain initial access. Mandiant has identified a specific toolkit featuring TWOSTROKE, a C++ backdoor for Windows, and DEEPROOT, a Golang-based backdoor for Linux systems. The arsenal also includes the minibike infostealer and custom tunnelers like LightRail, which abuses Azure infrastructure. Post-exploitation tactics focus on long-term persistence and anti-forensics. The group deploys silent backdoors that remain inactive for months to survive remediation efforts. They also utilize reverse SSH shells and systematically delete RDP connection history to hide lateral movement. And that's the end of this Thursday episode. I hope it provided clear and useful information. And if you are a new listener, feel free to subscribe to the podcast. We are available on Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, YouTube channel, Deezer, and Spotify. You can share your feedback by email at RadioCSIRT@gmail.com. All open source intelligence sources used for this episode are available on RadioCSIRT.com, as well as in the episode description. See you tomorrow for a new episode. Until then, don't think, just patch. Have a nice day, Boom from France.